Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic Challenge video. Hopefully your week has been going well so far and it's been productive. We do have a new challenge today to take care of, and luckily doesn't seem like too difficult. For the most part you can get it on autoplay. Even if you have the right team, you can get all the feats done on autoplay in a single battle. So as always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's go ahead and have a look what's waiting for us in today's challenge. So we do have a sortie droid squad to take care of now. Sortie's AoE can do some big damage, but luckily because of the global modifier, spoiler alert, that's not going to be as much of a problem. And also because of the feats as well, it's good that these guys are durable, so that's why on autoplay you can get stuff done for the most part. Luckily they don't have T3 in there to juice up their damage any further, so hopefully you should be able to handle these guys. Now in terms of the feats, we do have to win with a full team of Scoundrel units. Now Scoundrel faction has really grown over time. There's so many ways probably to get this done, but I'll mainly be using bounty hunters today. And then we have to win after attempting to inflict stun 30 times. Now again, many ways to do this. Even can get it done with bounty hunters, you know, not much of a problem there as well. Otherwise, obviously, Janet Luke's got a mass stun. We also have Palpatine's got a mass stun as well. And I think also you can do Night Sister like with Daka, she's stunning on her basics. So plenty of ways to get this done. And because of the modifiers today, actually stalling is not going to be a problem. Because with these stun challenges, it's always a bit of an issue, like how do I stall long enough to get 30 stuns out? But because of the modifier here on Dathomir, every turn turns, all defeated characters are revived, so you know, stalling is not a problem really in this one, unless obviously you have too many ways to prevent revives before you get stuns done, so it's a balancing act today. And now in terms of Scoundrel modifier, we get the good one that gives us a lot of boosts, mainly speed, but not sure we need speed today. It's really, I guess, the extra health that help us out and the counter attacks and things like that. So you know, not bad, helping us out a little bit. And then the droid modifier has never been a great one. They just get plus 30% offense, some extra target logs, but yeah, nothing too crazy. So the recipe for today's battles will be stalling, not a problem. So you just need to make sure that you've got one unit obviously in your squad that prevents revives, so that eventually you do get through them, so you don't get stuck in an infinite loop of them reviving and you reviving. So just something to pay attention to. But again, you don't want to have too many anti-revive units in your squad, because otherwise you will finish battle too quickly before obviously you get your stuns done. So let me first show you the team that got all the feats done. So Scoundrel and stuns in a single battle. Now initially I had a Django in there instead of Cad Bane, but because Django prevents revives on his turn, I defeated them too quickly before I got the stuns out. So in place I put Cad Bane in there because hey, he got a stun as well. Now in terms of the leadership, you don't have to go with Aurra Elite, to be honest. It's just a quick contract, but I was able to get it with Dengar, with Bossk, whoever. But why Aurra is good, because on her basic she has 70% chance to stun an enemy, so she does need to be in the leading slot, but you will definitely want to have on your squad if you do want to get stuns done as well at the Scoundrel one. And then Bossk, he got a stun as well on his special ability as well, so another ways to get stuns out. Also need Grief for survivability. And then we also have here Stun Glove as well, lands a stun from Cad Bane, so extra sources of stun. And of course, we need Best Commander to prevent revives with his Disintegrate ability, so you can actually win the battle. Anyway, let's hop in the battle. It's going to be with rough opening. That AoE from Sortie hurts a lot. If you're struggling with it, you can keep restarting until Sortie starts off with her basic or something. It's a bit of a slow start, but we are going to get rolling. Once contract hits, you know, we should be good here. Grief especially. Healing the team up constantly and things like that will help you out. There we go. Boom. Alright, let's go hit full auto. Sure. I actually removed the target in this one, so we're not targeting a single enemy. We're kind of spreading the damage. But looking back, maybe I should have targeted somebody else, because otherwise Best Commander kept disintegrating Sortie. And you do want to Sorties to stay alive all the way to the end, so you can make sure you can stall long enough, obviously, to get your stuns done. But anyway, we'll just keep going. So you can see there, Aurra standing on her basic, as well Bossk on his special, Cat Bane on his special. So the first revive can't be prevented from spare parts that Sword gives out, so you will have to, the first disintegrate, while it will defeat somebody, they will come back because of spare parts. There we go, Mando again going for Sortie. Are you kidding me, Mando? Can you go for somebody else? So yeah, with Sortie down, they're not as survivable, but these guys were still able to pull off. So if I were to do this again, I guess I would just keep targeting some other people, not Sortie. Just keep Sortie alive all the way to the end, just to make sure you have enough time to get your stun feed done as well. But you can see Mando doing his thing, popping there, and there we go. So a couple of minutes on full auto, and I was able to get the stun feed done with these guys as well as the Scoundrels one. But again, you can get this done so many different ways. I just wanted to find a team, obviously, it can get the stun feed done as well at the same time. Now this is from my other account. Now I do have actually Aurra here. I could put exactly the same team, but I just wanted to give it take a slightly different angle in this one. Let's say the only bounty hunters are the one you have for Executor, because these ones will be probably the most common people will have leveled up because of Executor requirements. So you got Bossk, Boba, Dengar, and IG. And Beskar Mando in there, but to be honest, can be anybody in the 5th slot. But if you got Executor, you will have Beskar Mando anyway, but he didn't do a whole lot, to be honest. So we have Boba in there. He'll be doing all the heavy lifting in terms of preventing revives with his Execute ability. But same drill, we're just gonna go ahead, hit full auto. The good thing with Bossk lead, you get more survivability. So, you know, like that Aurra team I showed you, if they're too squishy for you, you could just switch to Bossk lead instead of Aurra lead, it won't matter. You will still get a contract eventually anyway, so definitely Aurra for faster contract, and then Boba obviously for more survivability, Bossk for more survivability. Boba is not fooling around, he already executed BB-8, but unfortunately obviously the spare part revives can't be prevented. Now it's also worth mentioning that Beskar Mando's Whistling Bursts as well prevent revives, but Relic 3 he was just scratching these guys, to be honest. He wasn't really doing enough damage. But otherwise, thanks to Bossk lead here, we got lots of survivability, and Boba taking down another one. This time they're not coming back, no more spare parts on them. So it's really basically just full auto, and you just let Boba cook basically. There we go, another one down. Luckily the Execute I think has like only, is it a 3 turn cooldown, so it's not too bad actually from that regard. But yeah, just gonna speed up the footage here, because it'll take a while, especially in the end, to get through Sortie. She's very tanky, very durable, and you know, it'll take like 3 Executes I think to finally get her down eventually. There we go, 1 Execute, she hit up already. Okay, let's see how many she's gonna, that's a 2nd Execute already. Let's see, will she take another one? No, that's it. Boom! There we go, 3rd Execute finally took down Sortie, and this completed for me the Scoundrel feat on full auto, just, you know, with your kind of Executor level bounty hunters. Obviously did not get the stun with these guys, you know, 30 stuns I guess. They didn't last long enough, the enemy. Again, you can do Janet Look, but I thought maybe Palpatine Sith lineup will be better, because we have Nihilus that prevents revives, and obviously Mara there just to help Palpatine keep going. Traya for any dispel in case our guys get ability blocked or something. And then we need Han to shoot first to stun Sortie, otherwise Sortie's AoE can nuke out like your, you know, like a relic free units. She can do quite a lot of damage. So we're just gonna head, target Sortie hit full auto. We got a stun on her just to slow her down, and now Mara can go get Palps going, and then before Sortie takes a turn, Palps will get his mass stun out, stun everybody, and now basically enemy won't take a turn, they're just constantly stun locked, while Palp and Mara are doing their thing, to be honest, taking back-to-back turns, shocking, tenacity down, stunning. Heck, even Mara's got a stun on her middle special, Han's got a stun as well, just to help out a little bit, but you know, Palp's got this covered totally. So same thing as the other battles, you know, they do get 1 revive because of spare parts, which can't be prevented. We go, but the next, so when Nihilus uses his Annihilate, because of no more spare parts, that enemy will go down for good. So this time I didn't remove the target, I just wanted to make sure that we annihilate somebody else, but just my bad luck. Again, target moved over to sortie. So again, if you want to make this more, I guess, safe, make sure you move target around. But even with taking down sortie so quickly, we were still able to stall quite easily. So yeah, for a change, stun challenge today, not a problem at all, to be honest. Normally it is like getting 30 stuns out can be a challenging feat, but because of the cheesy modifier today and the enemy not really having a whole lot to negate our, you know, thermometer trains and stuff, not that difficult at all. And this now completed stuns as well in my other account. And there you go, guys, that's all for this challenge. Again, plenty ways to do it, but it seems like no matter what team you choose, because of this modifier, it can be pretty much done on auto. Hopefully this was useful and helpful. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun and enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.